What happened when Hitler posed as a Jew? Perhaps one of the most surprising anecdotes about Adolf Hitler is the appearance of a false passport in the name of the Nazi leader that was made during World War II by a group of British intelligence agents. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our updates. At that time, the British Army had a special group called the Special Operations Executive, which was promoted by two important members of the government, Prime Minister Winston Churchill and Economic Warfare Minister Hugh Dalton. Among their many missions, this group was in charge of carrying out espionage, sabotage and reconnaissance tasks in Nazi-occupied Europe, as well as supporting the different resistance movements that were emerging on the continent. Like any government organization, the agents integrated into this group used all kinds of forgeries to be able to pass unnoticed firearms licenses, false work permits and, of course, passports. To do this, the group had an expert team of forgers in that some of the best specialists in the history of forgery were included, men who had found their bones in prison on more than one occasion. The forgeries achieved by this team became so perfect that many of them have been preserved in perfect condition. An example of how far they went in creating this type of document, and although it may seem incredible, is Adolf Hitler's fake passport. But why did the special group make this passport? It's really not clear. It is possible that it was only for Nazi Germany to check to what point of perfection the British espionage services were capable of working, or, simply, it could be another sample of the typical English humor of the year 1941. So much so that in the document false, it is said of Hitler that he is a painter. It must be remembered that as a young man he was rejected as a student at the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna. His physical complexion, eye color, sex are described, and it is even said that he wears a trim mustache. During World War II, in Germany all citizens of Jewish origin had to be able to be identified by security employees, the police and the armed forces by a large J of Jude stamped in red on their passports. On the inside pages of Hitler's false passport, a false visa was also stamped on behalf of the Migration Department of the Government of Palestine, and the same J in red that the authentic passports should have.